What a bloody clown show this supranational organisation is, eh? Ursula von der Leyen is our new EU overlord, replacing nobody's drunker than Juncker. Ugh. Not decided by the MPs we elected, of course, but in a dirty backroom deal involving usual suspects like Tusk and Juncker and co. It weren't just us Brexiteers that were outraged this time, though. European People's Party Group Vice Chair Esteban González Pons said, "With all due respect, President Tusk, I cannot support how things were done and the lack of respect you've shown to other institutions. The future of Europe can no longer be decided behind closed doors and through secret plots." When even the loyal sheep are questioning your methods, you know there's something really rotten to the core. Markus Söder, the leader of Merkel's Bavarian allies, the CSU, even said, "It leaves a bitter taste that democracy lost and backroom dealings won." Ouch. So just exactly who is Ursula von der Leyen? Well, let's not mess around with her personal history. I'll leave that to the tabloid rags. What she is the defence minister and the least most popular cabinet member in Germany, according to polling in March for Der Spiegel, where a whopping 80% were dissatisfied with her work, 64% being very dissatisfied and 16% being slightly dissatisfied. Just 10% were satisfied, 3 very and 7% slightly. These are crazy figures. 4 out of 5 Germans are dissatisfied with her reign as German defence minister. So you might be wondering, why? Why is she so unpopular? Well, there's more than one reason for this. She's been embroiled in a few scandals along the way. We'll start with the opposition parties in the German Bundestag that agreed to launch a parliamentary investigation in her role in a spending scandal involving her ministry's allocation of lucrative contracts, which were worth millions of euros, hundreds of millions of euros. The Federal Court of Auditors revealed that large consultancy contracts had been paid from budgets that were just not designed to do so. They also investigated whether von der Leyen had committed nepotism when she hired Katrin Suda as her deputy to oversee arms procurement. It gets better too. In 2015, Telegraph reported that German army soldiers had to use broomsticks painted black on a joint NATO exercise due to chronic equipment shortages. The troops were missing 31% of their MG3 general-purpose machine guns, 41% of their P8 handguns, and more than 3/4 of their Lucy night vision devices. This year, it's been reported that the cost to refurbish the German Navy's 3-masted training ship had ballooned by over 10 times the original amount, from 9.6 million euros to 135 million euros. That's incompetency on a grand scale. The repairs must cost more than a new bloody ship would. Here's a few stats on Germany's armed forces as well. Fewer than 20% of Germany's 68 Tiger helicopters and fewer than 30% of its 136 Eurofighter jets could fly as of late 2018. Germany's Tornado fighters, the only planes that can carry the country's nuclear warheads, are going to be decommissioned in the coming years. And at the start of 2019, just a quarter of its 130 army helicopters were operational. Only 1 in 6 submarines was, and fewer than half of 244 Leopard tanks were working. I should also note that this appointment even pissed off former EP President Martin Schulz, who tweeted this out, which basically says that Orban and co won because his preferred candidate, Franz Timmermans of the Party of European Socialists, had not been chosen. Instead, von der Leyen, and I quote this part, is our weakest minister, but that's apparently enough to become Commission President. Oof, gosh. So, given her massive incompetence, which could easily rival our very own Diane Abbott, why was she anointed as Commission President? Well, I'd have a guess it's something to do with this interview she did with Der Spiegel in 2011, where she explicitly states, and this is a direct quote again, "My goal is the United States of Europe, on the model of the federal states like Switzerland, Germany, or USA." October 31st can't come quick enough, folks.